Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. And what I'm looking at is Lager Days. It's a lager from NoDa Brewing Company out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Clocks in at 4.5% alcohol by volume. Actually got to visit the brewery recently. They've expanded to another building within the last year or so, and they just keep growing and growing, and they make some really great stuff. Got to go on a brewery tour and try a lot of really great beers from them while I was up there. This beer was actually free. I bought a T-shirt from them, and I got a free six-pack of this beer with the T-shirt. So interested to try it. 4.5%, just a nice sessionable brew from them. Let's go ahead and pour it up. Typical lager appearance, nice, very frothy white head, some nice streaming bubbles going up the glass. The appearance of the beer itself is a straw to light golden color, very clear. The aroma, very lager-esque. You're not really getting the corn adjunct thing that you get with a lot of the American adjunct lagers, or just the standard lagers from your macro breweries. Definitely getting that bready malt character right up front. A little bit of like an herbal note from whatever hops they're using in the beer. A little bit of sweetness. I guess you could say there's a little bit of that sweet corn aroma. I don't even know if they use corn as an adjunct in this, but it does have a little bit of sweetness to the aroma that just reminds you of a lot of the big lagers. But that hoppy note, that herbal, kind of grassy hop note that I'm picking up on the aroma reminds me a lot of the European style lagers, more so than the American adjunct lagers. So nice aroma, very light though overall. Really not much to it. It smells very clean, and I'm sure it's going to be nice and refreshing. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Very nice. Getting that nice white bread, malty note right up front. A little bit of that grassy, herbal hop note coming through. There is a little bit of sweetness with this in the middle of the sip. Not so much corn. If there is corn adjunct in here, that could be what it's coming from, but there is a little bit of sweetness. I wouldn't necessarily say, oh, it's corn, but there's something there, and I think it's coming from the adjunct. A little bit of like a lemon peel note, little citrus note in there. It's very light bodied. Carbonation is on the medium side. It's crisp, clean, refreshing. The finish is dry. The sessionability at 4.5% is really through the roof. I'm not sure what this would normally cost since I got it for free, but as long as it's $9.99 or less for the six pack, I'd say it's worth it. I mean, it's really, I wouldn't pay $11 or $12.99 for it for a six pack just because it's pretty standard. I mean, it's better than your mass produced stuff. It's got, that little citrus bite, a little bit more hop character, um, and it's not as adjunct forward as some of the mass produced stuff, but it's still a pretty standard beer. Just a little bit more craftily made than some of the other ones. Yeah, very enjoyable beer. Nice beer to have on a hot summer day when you're outside at the beach with friends, doing yard work, out by the pool, that kind of thing. Just really enjoyable, light, clean, crisp, refreshing beer. I'm going to go with a 94 out of 100 for the style. It's very It's an excellent beer. It's right there in the middle. Um, I think 94 out of 100 is pretty dang good for a standard lager type beer like this. It's very straightforward. There's no frills or anything like that, but they're not really trying to make it anything other than what it is, which is a light, clean, crisp, refreshing lager with a dry finish and high sessionability. It says on the label, a crisp, easy drinking lager for any adventure you choose, from the mountains to the sea. Every day is a lager day. All right, yeah, that's pretty much all I got with this one. It's straightforward. It's good. It's a wonderful beer from NoDa Brewing Company out of Charlotte, North Carolina. If you can get their beers in your area, it's definitely worth checking out. I wouldn't pay too much for it though. $10 or less, really, because it's not anything that's going to blow your socks off. But it's definitely in that range. It can definitely compete with any lager in its category. So. Yeah, buy it, try it, let me know what you guys think. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.